India Today has got its boots on the ground and we are tracking city after city. We've reached Kryvyi, which is right in the center of Ukraine, and we are joined by none other than the head of military administration, Alexander Vilkur, who's been manning the entire area, guarding the city, and he's led from the front. Dressed in his khakis, you can see the green cap that he's wearing, and he's hands-on on the street, walking and enthusing the entire crowd. And that's like the spirit, the Ukrainian spirit, and Kryvyi has stood tall. So thank you for joining on India Today. Could you ask, sir, that how has he kept the entire population of Kryvyi, the public of Kryvyi, energized and enthused?
Как мы защищаем и как мы поддерживаем боевой настрой в нашем городе?
Украина воюет, Кривой Рог воюет, мы успешно отбиваем атаки и атакуем агрессора.
So we are staying strong, Ukraine and Ukrainian people, and we're protecting our homeland, and we should be strong, and no one will come to our city because we are here, and we're gonna fight till the end.
So sir really had a lot of praises for India. He said India was a beautiful country. I really want to compliment you, sir. Your country is also very beautiful. But let's get down to how you've managed to, in fact, could you explain the location of Kryvyi and how it is very important for the Russians?
Вы бы могли объяснить местоположение нашего города и как стратегически важное месторасположение для русских?
Одно из направлений атаки русских это было направление нападения из Крыма.
The main front of attacks was from Crimea, from the Russian troops.
Okay.
To Ukraine.
Из Крыма.
Yes.
It's the Crimea.
Это украинский регион, который Россия оккупировала еще в 2014 году.
Occupied Ukrainian territory from 2014 by the Russians.
Yes.
Значит, после того, как Россия захватила Херсонскую область, Херсонскую область, она начала атаку уже на Кривой Рог, который является воротами для этой группировки дальше в Украину.
So the Kryvyi Rih is protecting Ukraine from central part of Ukraine from the troops, which one located right now in the Kherson, and Kryvyi Rih is a really strategy important city. To protect central Ukraine from the Russian troops which come from the Crimea.
So here you can see that this is Crimea. Sir is trying to explain how Kryvyi is very important. This is yes.
This is Crimea. This is Kherson region. This is
Kryvyi
Kryvyi.
So we are the next one. The next one city next to the center part of Ukraine.
Very few know that when the war started, attacks on Kryvyi started, and the Russians were targeting Kryvyi because it was so strategically located. It's right in the center, as sir explained. How did you foil their attempts? How did they fail? Because you were facing attack from all sides.
Как мы отбивались? Как мы защищались?
Около 25 дней Кривой Рог отбивал атаки русских войск, которые подошли со стороны Херсонской области. Но сейчас, за последнюю неделю, благодаря мужеству наших военных, русские войска отброшены от Кривого Рога и находятся уже на расстоянии 40-50 километров, то есть бои ведутся сейчас на расстоянии 40-50 километров.
So, because of our soldiers, we are fight with Russian troops, and they are so right now they were during 25 days they were right next to the Kryvyi Rih, like during 20 kilometers. But right now we are fighting, and Russian troops are far away, like during 50 kilometers out of our city. and it's war right now there, and there is actions, and we are fighting right now there.
So very important, in Kryvyi, earlier the Russians had come 20 kilometers close. That's what the military head of this region is actually saying. And then the Ukrainians forced the Russian troops to, in fact, head back almost 50 kilometers. There were certain villages that were taken of Kryvyi. Is it free now?
It wasn't taken, but Кривой Рог не брали. Ну, то есть она спрашивает, были ли какие-то части освобождены города?
Нет, были освобождены часть Херсонской области со стороны Кривого Рога.
So there was, right now it's free few parts of Kherson Oblast, not Dnipropetrovsk, because Kryvyi Rih city in Dnipropetrovsk Oblast, and few parts because of fighters from Kryvyi Rih. Right now is free, right next to the Kherson and part of Khersonской области.
15 населенных пунктов Херсонской области освобождено со стороны Кривого Рога.
So there is 15 parts, villages and main parts in Khersonskaya Oblast is free because of soldiers from the Kryvyi Rih city, and right now they're free. So we protect our city, we are fighting, and we just pull them down to Kherson.
So, sir, you are saying, very important viewers to note that Kryvyi Rih region is actually also trying to free stretches of the Kherson Oblast. There are 14-15 villages, as sir said, that the Kryvyi Rih forces are actually pushing back the Russians, which are actually fighting in Kherson Oblast. Importantly, sir, because it is also the hometown of President Zelenskyy. Is that the kind of courage and bravery that you all reflect, also personified in the press? Because it's also important for the Russians to take this town because President Zelenskyy is from here.
Важно ли то, что это город родной президента Украины и что это как бы деморализирует общество, если они захватят город президента?
Мы с большим уважением относимся к президенту Украины Владимиру Зеленскому, и они не захватят родной город президента.
So there is no chance to take Kryvyi Rih because we love our president, we are proud of our president. So anyway, we're gonna protect our
Они его
city.
не захватят.
So they're not gonna take Kryvyi Rih anyway.
So they're not going to get to. Any message to the Russians?
Что-то можете сказать русским?
Russian? Go home.
Just
Go home.
Они себя ведут сейчас, как фашисты вели во время Второй мировой войны.
So we can say just go home if it's like a polite version, because they are acting like a fascist. So we just want them to go home and ask them to go home because it's gonna be bad.
So here we are. Thank you very much for talking to us right from the military headquarters, the military head of Kryvyi Rih, telling the Russians go home in as polite a manner he can say, because no way the Ukrainians are going to give their freedom away. With video journalist Parminder Sharma getting you this exclusive ground report from Kryvyi Rih for India Today.